Hey, what's up, angels? How you doing? I'm back to do another reading. I thought I would do a pick your own cards reading where I do some down and dirty with La Vera Sibila, and I'm also going to pull an archetype for these readings and a song. So going to be down and dirty. So we've got different stones here in front of me where you'll be able to pick the messages that are going to come through, hopefully for you. So first I'm going to show you we're clearing out what never got pied with some gypsum salt and a little bit of energetic fusion, sucking poison out of the atmosphere because that no longer belongs in our chi. Alright, so we're going to be doing a reading with black tourmaline, Danburite, and Labradorite. So go ahead and just take a moment here and focus on the stones, and perhaps one of those jumped out at you, in which case I'm going to make the suggestion that those might be messages for you that we bring through. Just gonna get a little ash on my fingers for this, and do a little shuffle. Into my archetypes deck. I have already shuffled these profusely before I got here. I will do a little shuffling for you. And we'll see. What do my lovely quants need to know on today? And we'll call this for the strong end. This is the strong end report, because I never send anybody off to go be weak. Alright, so I'm going to lay down 3 of these. Then we're going to do the shuffle with the La Vera Sibila. And then we'll move to musical tarot. So that's the card for black tourmaline. That's the card for Danburite. And that's the card for Labradorite. So that's where we're starting. And oh, nice. Child orphan is the energy showing up for all of us right now. Light attribute state, independence based on learning to let, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attribute state, feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So orphans and childhood issues and growth are very much the focus right now, and we're getting a big call on sacral chakra. I'm just going to lay these over here with a prism, where we're going to bring full spectrum healing for the child who may have felt like an orphan. And before we get started on that, I feel like I just want to light a little something else here. I've got a little white sage. I'm going to send up some of those energies to make sure that we're nice and clean for this reading. Because no child needs to feel like an orphan. Not at 0 point resonance, where there are many of us who have big open hearts and are ready to love. So, on that note, let's shuffle the decks. A bit more. I have a massager on my chair, if you heard that sound cut out there. That's my back massager. Getting comfy in here. going to start with the Labradorite is what I'm hearing. This first shuffle will be for you all. And we're going to pull a song from my Art of Love musical tarot deck with a little help from Archangel Gabriel. Alright. What's coming up for our Labradorite? Like a Prayer by Madonna. Okay. Let's see what we get here. This is right here. If you chose the Labradorite stone, here goes your reading. First, we're looking at Visionary with the Archetype deck, speaking about our capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. That's kind of funny when somebody calls themselves Madonna around this visionary energy and, failure to comply on the without regard for personal gain. Calling an end to these suspicious tactics. Some of you all played Madonna much better in my opinion. Shadow attribute states selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Oh God, I think they fell into that one. With some monstrous tactics that don't glide with me. We see the Casa showing up at the beginning of the reading here. And somebody that's stressing out over here on the other side of the cards. Maybe about what was written on that paper there. And we've got somebody making a house visit here, Domestico. I hear this person might have judiciary powers for some of you, especially if this is about speculation over who gets to behold the child. Wow. Here's the card of love showing up. That says amore, just like a child. And for somebody, being with child might have been the reason to have them dancing. So I feel like what we're hearing here is what types of things can actually bring somebody out of the house, especially if they've been grieving about something that didn't go right after whatever was written on that paper came. And I hear whoever this guy is might have news coming forward about something he didn't know that he could even hear about. And what's interesting is they're showing me someone's father, or maybe this is the father of the child in question, because we've got Grand Signore showing up, and this is the guy that shows up like the husband. He's the one that you want to have kids with, and maybe what somebody is kind of feeling stressed out about saying to somebody, and I hear she might have had to write it down, but she, they, other, this might not be your story. However, if it is, I'm hearing it might have been something that you heard when this person stepped in, and for some of you, the mystery is not such a mystery anymore about what unfolded around Domestico and what it means to have somebody approach you in the room like that, especially if you didn't invite them to be the dad. And for somebody else, this is just knowing about how to differentiate energies that approach you. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's like, how do I do this thing right? Because I've been feeling really good, and this person here, somebody who is feeling greatly relieved about maybe that dream that they had the whole time, and to be told, yeah, I'll be your man, might make somebody feel really good, especially if they needed to know that whatever they picked up the courage to write down with that pen was going to be well received. So I'm hearing happy ending for somebody, and in some cases it's like just knowing this harpoon of love is coming your way. You might have somebody that encounters you in a way that feels safe, because Domestico usually shows up pretty good for me. This is usually somebody that shows up in service to others, and sometimes he's carrying some information that you might need. And for somebody that might be the visionary here and looking for a good way to sort out whatever it is that they're seeing in their magic mirror or in their crystal ball or whatever it is that their dream vision is, sometimes this is somebody you can talk to. I wouldn't call him a friend yet, though. He's a little suited up for that. But for some of you, you might have a choice to make, because there are a couple of people here, and if he's the expectant dad and doesn't know it yet, this might be the weekend that it just pops out of your mouth, and careful, it might be here before you know it. So be strong. It's the strong end. No weakness here. We're strong and on the mend. Alright, I'm gonna stop that one there, and we're gonna do a little bit of shuffling. And we will move on to our Danburite. First, we're gonna get these energies a bit clearer. For the Danburite people, what's your messages? Alright. Okay, that's feeling good for now. Let's a little spin on clearing those energies off. And let's see what Archangel Gabriel has for us on the musical tarot. Right. The Case of You by Joni Mitchell and the Warrior card showing up here, stating in the light attributes strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Shadow attributes say trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Kind of interesting next to the child orphan over there. Joni says about trying to nap. Your face sketched on it twice. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. And the reunion somebody really needs. I'm covered in goosebumps here. Ooh, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet. Except that's the Dodore. That's somebody that might be not feeling so well. Getting attention from somebody that could show up and help. And I'm here for somebody. This is just, it's a little bit of like malaise and yearning for something that hasn't happened yet, and looking for a little surprise along the way. And you see somebody thinking about something here. Let's see what else is going on in these cards here. Danburite people. Surely you touched mine. A conversation happening amongst people that are close enough to get together in a house and listen to whatever she has to say, because that might be the one that needs to authorize whatever this is about. And I'm hearing somebody being advised, don't drink a whole case, baby, because that might be how you get in bed not feeling great. What are we looking at here? Viaggio. Okay, so Mom's saying something here. I'm getting somebody's mom loud and clear, and I got those goosebumps like maybe she passed and wraps herself around in a loving way here. And what it is to be the warrior of love is what I'm hearing, and something that Mom said that maybe he says or they say that reminds you and what it looks like to go with him. Maybe stay with him if you can, and hearing about somebody that might have been sick and what it might be to take care with somebody that... Oof, this almost flew out of my hands here, and I'm hearing it's the one that might literally fly away because time is an issue for somebody, and woohoo, darling. They're saying skill. You already have it. This is about your strength and your willingness to stand up for yourself is what I'm hearing, because for some of you I'm hearing that it might be the reason why you got up out of bed on a day where you weren't feeling so good. It might be something that he said, maybe something you need to say too. But somebody's looking for a reunion, and I hear this might be a ticket that they're getting ready to buy to step out and go see someone that they really want to hug in person. I don't know if that one's for you. Alright, I'm going to do a little clearing on that. We're going to cover the Danburite reading. Just like that. Make sure that it is protected. And I think I'm going to move these over too so that it's a little easier to see the next card, because we do have our black tourmaline left. I'm going to spin some energy and get it real clear. What do our black tourmaline babies need to know about for the strong end? I'm hearing some of you need to know that people didn't turn their back on you. It might look like that, but you have some jealousy around you, is what I'm hearing, and this black tourmaline is very helpful for that. And we're warding off the negativity with that right now. And you're not an orphan in that way. Okay? Those are, wow, I'm going to drop these all over the place. Those are black tourmaline you need to know. I think this is almost good here. Alright. I'm going to pick a song from the Art of Love musical tarot deck with a little help from Archangel Gabriel. And let's see what comes up next. Oh yeah, we've got Unravel by Bjork. Here we go. How does it unravel for us? Let's see. I'm going to put that over here on the Fibonacci sequence of eternity saved, where 8 were never drawn, quartered, or hurt into troubles and bass clef, because there was no C meant for that in an eternal ceiling that was spent on healing for the babies. What's on the archetype? Child magical, and that's you, my love. slowly unravels in a ball of yarn. This is about your magic. Some of you feel like orphans because you are actually high-level beings of love, light, and sound in a form that have ascended from where you descended based on pure loving intent, and your intention is everything about how you call forward your real birth. Light attribute state, seeing the potential, hi baby, for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Shadow attribute state, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. You're that magical creature. Nobody gets to clip those wings. To orphan you from your perfect vision. We'll have to make you love. What do we see here? So that's where they collided. Alright. 1, 2, 3. La Costanza. This is you being encouraged to hold fast to the things that you know actually protect you. I'm hearing about your halo of protection. Sending light codes over this for you, magical children. The gift of precious stones. Some of you are being encouraged to open up and be more clear with others about what it is that you are and that you want. We've got the hands coming together. These are the nuptials. This is somebody getting ready to be in love for real, especially if they had... Well, I'm going to go ahead and let that one play. Possibly, maybe, also by Bjork playing next. And we're looking at L'amante. This is the female lover. This is somebody who oftentimes is quiet about her affections. I'm seeing she, but you're going to know your own gender and whether or not this is you or someone else. And whatever it is she's looking at there while she's sitting under the tree is maybe that thing that she's been thinking about. And we're hearing about somebody's flirt and how they feel like they got found out, and I'm hearing smitten and needing something to lean on because of something that might be on display there. And that's a gift that somebody either gave or received, and it's out in the open. And I'm hearing that, you know, it might be a question for somebody about whether or not they want to keep quiet anymore, because solitude's one thing, but I'm hearing there's inspiration here and how the trees are twisted together and what it would mean to spend time with someone and feel magical together, especially if you're in love. Possibly, maybe. I will just say too, as much as I love this card here, I'm gonna caution against belief systems. They say believe this, believe in that thing right there, lottery or car crash, or you join a cult. That's what belief is. You don't need that in your cultures. Your faith is enough. Those are the things that give you the strength to know that you're not stuck there, darling. Especially if you've been lamenting something and thinking about love. You're a magic butterfly there. You can get up and shuffle it around how you want if you feel like it. So somebody's been admiring something on display and thinking about love here. And I hear, let's tie the knot. I heard, let's make it formal. I'm gonna send it to you and see what happens next. Yeah. I'm gonna let this song play us out. I think that's the end on that one. That one gave me nice warm fuzzies, so have a beautiful strong end. You're not weak here. If you'd like your own reading with me, hit me up at artoflove.me. I'd love to take a look for you. And if not, well, I'm leaving you links because I did 12 new videos for all 12 tribes that were never stranded on a clock or a pillar of broken sound that went zodiacal for a weird chomping zoo to sift you out any other way than you magical children choose to do as the visionaries and the warriors that you are, who were never orphaned. Catch you again soon. We're back for another one.
Promise that you'll catch me later.